Hello to all you beautiful mums out there. Today's tap along is around when our children are playing up, bouncing off walls, so full of energy, and we feel out of control of the situation. And no matter what we are doing to trying to get them to calm down and to listen to us again, they are just ignoring us and becoming more and more excited. And it's about that helplessness that we feel inside, how powerless we feel in that moment, how overwhelmed we can get. Let's just take a deep breath in and breathe out. And just gently tapping on the side of your hand, repeat after me. Even though I feel so helpless when my children are bouncing around and not listening to me, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though when my children's behavior is out of control, they're jumping on the sofa, they're running around the house, and I feel so powerless because they just won't listen to me, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though this roughhouse behavior triggers me, it reminds me of when I was a little child and other people were involving me in all this rough play and how helpless I felt in that moment and how helpless I feel today with my own children. I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Just come up and tap through the points with me. I feel so triggered when they chase and run around the house. It reminds me of how powerless I felt as a child. I hated it then, and I hate it now. I didn't know how to stop that behavior, and it triggers me when my children are behaving in the same way, when they won't listen to me, when they're out of control. It overwhelms me. I feel so powerless, and I hate feeling that way. All of this overwhelm stresses me so much. I feel like I can't handle it. It's much too much for me to deal with. I feel powerless, much the same as I felt when I was a child. It's hard for me to watch them play so rough together. It's also overwhelming. It feels like more than I can cope with right now. And I don't know how to deal with this. The chaos makes me so anxious. I hated this feeling when I was growing up. I felt trapped back then, and I feel trapped now. The noise, the roughness, it's just too much for me. I can't feel calm when this happens. I feel like I'm losing control all over again. The overwhelm is far too much for me to handle. I hate how stressed this makes me feel. I feel stuck in this pattern of overwhelm. It's like I'm back being that little girl again. I couldn't stop it then, and I can't stop it now. What if I don't have to feel so powerless anymore? I'm not that little girl anymore. I'm a capable and loving parent now. I can find a way to set boundaries. I am open to finding a way to staying calm. I am letting go of the overwhelm of the past. It's safe for me to create a new response now. I can see their playfulness in a new light. I can choose to feel calm and empowered. I'm letting go of the past. I am not going to let it overwhelm and stress me anymore, because I am not that little girl anymore. I can find ways from the adult inside me to see their behavior as playfulness and perhaps even join in sometimes. Perhaps they are reaching out for a way to connect with me. Perhaps if I played with them, after a little bit, I could bring them back into a calm situation. Perhaps I can view this all in a different way now. Letting go of my past, letting go of the overwhelm, letting go of the stress of this situation. Take a lovely deep breath in and out, and just check in and picture them roughhousing, jumping around on the sofa, playing around. They're just not listening to you, and see how stressed that is making you feel. And go back to the beginning of this tap along and tap along to all the stress and the overwhelm again. You can even rate it at the beginning before you start your tapping. How overwhelmed am I feeling? How helpless am I feeling when they are behaving this way? Do the tapping and check back in with that number and see if you can get it down to a 2 or a 3 and find some good solutions to what's going on for you. Solutions that are going to work for you.